Mm. Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Game. Now, Nature Boy, aka Three God, just got his black ass locked up in Georgia, man, for Grizape, false imprisonment, and uploading corn to the internet. Now, does he deserve it? I will say, I'll give you my answer in a minute, but we have to do a little recap on what Nature Boy has done since his, I want to say, 7 years on the internet, give or take. He's done some foolish things, mostly moving out of the country, recruiting people that were obviously easy marks, definitely easy prey, beating up on women, cutting their hair, impregnating women, accidentally getting a woman deleted because he switched her to some diet and told her to stop taking medicine, taking hundreds of thousands of dollars from innocent people who had no game, no social skills, no interaction. Definitely easy marks, easy prey, threatening people, emasculating men, just doing the most. The list goes on. He was making edophilic jokes, you know what I'm saying? Which that has bad energy in itself. Playing like he was putting his bodily fluids in his baby's diaper. I mean, not diaper, bottle. Admitting to letting his son play with his joint when he was after he got done making love to his woman. Possibly having HIV. Definitely having. Well, I don't. Allegedly having herpes. Allegedly having a plethora of STDs. The list goes on, getting kicked out of countries, getting locked up in different countries, threatening people, talking to minors on the internet. Like, bro, I can't even. It's just so much stuff. I just listed a lot of stuff in about a minute, man. In about a minute. And I made a video last night called Arguing with Fools is a Waste of Energy and Why You Should Forgive and Have Self Awareness and Self Understanding and Understanding for these people. Now, Nature Boy during his court case was talking to the judge like he was one of the like she was one of the homies off the block, saying for sure. Probably said what up at some point. Saying that the judge needs to forgive him. Now Freeze is it, one of my favorite YouTubers. Go to Freeze is it FREEZEIZIT. Freeze is it. Said that he does not think that he deserves life without the possibility. But at the end of the day, I don't agree. Why don't I agree? Because he had the chance to defend himself. He had the chance to make statements that could have liberated him and not put him in that situation. And he took that chance that he had, that one chance that he had at that time. He took that chance and he chased clout instead. He chased clout with that. And he tried to make himself seem like a innocent person and a martyr. Now, do I think Nature Boy actually grizzaped those people or that person he was accused of? Yes, because of all the things that he has done in the past. If you were to emasculate and objectify these people and take advantage of these people to that extent, of course, I would think that you would be able to force yourself upon somebody sexually. Now, a lot of people seem to say, well, he had multiple women, or Judge, I get a lot of women. I never had a problem attracting a mate. Why would I have to grizz somebody? The thing about it is, it's not necessarily about it's not necessarily about the experience you could have when it comes to physical pleasure. It's about the power, it's about the domination, it's about you being able to overpower somebody and feeling like the alpha in that situation. So, no, it's not necessarily about you being desperate or you being thirsty or anything like that. It's about the sensation that comes with having that control. And the fact that Nature Boy did like to have that control, I definitely think he did it. I think he did it because he had to shake his tail feather. He had to do the stanky leg. He had to crank that soldier boy on the white man's dick. He had to, you know what I'm saying, pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and pop, lock. Pop, lock, and drop it for those couple of dollars. He had to be a male prostitute for the white man. You know what I'm saying? And when he was, doing the Tootsie Roll and doing the Cha-Cha slide for the white man, I think that he just felt so emasculated. He felt so horrible about himself. He felt so less of a man that, that he had to objectify people and do what people had done from him. Now, a lot of people say Nature Boy is from Atlanta. Nature Boy is not from Atlanta. Nature Boy is from Harlem, New York. Okay, and when he was, shaking his tail feather, when he was letting the dogs out on that stage for those white men getting those dollars thrown at him, he didn't feel like he was Three God. He didn't feel like he was Nature Boy. He felt like he was Soldier Girl. You know what I'm saying? He felt bad about that. He felt nasty doing all those lascivious acts with the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, he would not only take it out on these people, he'd take it out on his own people because every time he looked in his mirror, he had to see a brown skinned young woman who just got pregnant by a white man, and he chose to take it out on his own people because where were his people when he was impoverished? Where were his people when he was doing when he was wearing the WAP jogging suits for the white man? Where was his people when he was dancing to Bodak Yellow in the club? And you didn't even know Bodak Yellow actually came out in 2012. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't even know that. He was doing the stanky leg to Bodak Yellow a long time before Cardi B even put that song out. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, he was probably just so sick to his stomach every time he looked in the mirror. Now, this is a problem amongst the community. 110% Nature Boy did not grow up with a father, which is a very common situation in the black and brown communities. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is, in the black community is built and sustained off of mental health issues. The black community is a sick community. Sick. Okay? It's in need of a lot of love, care, affection, and 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 what's the word I'm looking for? Love, care, affection, and compassion. And the thing about it is, when you have so many people coming against your community, seemingly the white man, the people who speak Spanish, the Asian people, the Arabs, and even other black people, it's hard to reach out to somebody that does not look like you. You know how many black people in the community actually want to get therapy, actually want to get help, but there's a famine in the land for black counselors, for black psychotherapists, for black psychiatrists. So it's hard for the average person to look outside of their community for somebody who does not look like them to get help. Okay? Every time I've had gotten therapy, they have never been a black person. All the black therapists were already booked up, 9 times out of 10 with other black people. So black people, we got to get better at that. We have to have a lot of jobs, different jobs in the black community, but we are in need of teachers. We're in need of counselors, psychotherapists, psychiatrists, and salespeople. Big salespeople. Now, I'm not talking about selling phones at T-Mobile. I'm not talking about selling shoes at Nordstrom's, even though that's a start. To get your foot in the door. I'm talking about business to business sales. Black people, we got to do better. And it starts with the mind. It starts with the mind, and then it goes to the diet. Then it goes to education, because you cannot properly digest what you take in as far as education without having a proper mind through taking care of your body with your diet. You know what I'm saying? And having the right environment where there's no gunshots and walking around the street finding dead crackheads everywhere. Black people, we got to take care of ourselves so our sons don't end up like Nature Girl, and our daughters don't end up with her stupid ass flying to Costa Rica or Mexico, wherever that nigga was, to give all her money and loyalty and her body to somebody like this. Now, where were the families for all these people? Some of them, yeah, their mothers have passed away or their fathers weren't there, but some of those people did have families. Over there getting infested with STDs and getting filled with all this foolishness, eating Cheetos like they weren't living off the land. Them niggas were over here just like me. I probably ate cleaner than them. I eat spinach, tomatoes, mushrooms, noodles, a little bit of fish here and there, but them niggas were over there wilding, dirty, lonely, hungry. This nigga was over there doing the most, acting the ass, man. Just because you did the stanky leg, just because you rubbed white man's dicks with your feet, just because you let people scream in your booty and put their nut graffiti all over your body, does not mean that you have to take it out on these women, man. Now, did Nature Boy get the likes up, man? Definitely hit that like button. Make sure you comment and subscribe. Does Nature Boy deserve it? If that's what he did, then yeah, which I definitely believe he did. Now, I'm not trying to say that I want to see him in jail or anything like that, because that's lame, and I wouldn't wish jail on anybody. But the fact that you just went about what you were doing so sloppy and you were just preying on these people to that extent is not a good thing. You call yourself three God. God is supposed to give. God is supposed to make your life better. He made these people's life worse. You're bringing people over there with uncurable diseases, talking about you cured herpes. Bro, how you didn't cure herpes, bro. That's not what happened. Talking about you cured herpes. Get the likes up. Hit that like button. Over there taking people's souls from their bodies, warping their mind, putting all kind of substances in them. Not a good thing, but like I said, we got to heal this community that we have because it's a very sick situation. Now, is he going to be able to appeal? Yes, but at the end of the day, we live in the era of cloud. We live in the era where the internet is damn near king. You know what I mean? The internet is king, and a lot of people already know about the situation. The same thing that happened to R. Kelly, the same thing that happened to Bill Cosby. People were able to convict him before he was even formally charged all the way. And you already messed it up by being out of the country, bro. How you get kicked out of country with third world conditions? I'm not saying that I don't know anything about Costa Rica. I just know that you gotta work hard to get exiled from Puerto Rico. I mean, from Costa Rica, bro. That's no easy feat. You gotta be a real dumbass to do something like that, bro. You damn near have to want to be kicked out of Costa Rica. Now I'm saying I don't know the laws, but I'm pretty sure it's not something that you could do. People go over there with all kind of egregious allegations damn near every day, and they get to stay because they have money. This nigga had enough money to be able to sustain, and he had enough clout. But at the end of the day, y'all have to understand that clout is expensive, bro. It costed him everything. You're supposed to be able to do good things. Just like I made that video the other day, let God use you. The clout that he had, you could have been a blessing. You could have allowed space for positive energy to come in and make what you were trying to do even greater than what you even thought it was. But no, you have to be a clown, bro. You have to be a clown. That's the definition of what Nature Boy did, is the definition of selling your soul. That's how you do it. You want to know how to sell your soul to Satan? That's how you do it. Exactly what Nature Boy did, because he lost his soul. He lost his mind, then he lost his soul. Well, first he lost his booty hole to the white man. Then he lost his mind. Then he lost his soul. Then he lost his booty hole again. Then he lost his body in the prison system. Now he's about to lose his booty hole over and over and over again. He's gonna be somebody's girlfriend because everybody on the yard is gonna know that he's gonna be willing to drop it down low, high key, and hit them high keys for a Snicker bar, for some shower shoes, for some extra toilet paper, for a Kool-Aid, for a noodle, for some soups. You know what I'm saying? I just, I'm not praying for him. I don't have anything against him necessarily, because that wasn't my sister over there. That wasn't my brother over there. He was over there punking and punching in the face and slapping and taking their girlfriends and sending them back with nut all on their breath and their lips. But that's just, bro, you got a nasty soul, bro. And if you follow Nature Boy's goofy ass, you got a nasty soul too. Now, to be honest with you, before I knew anything about bro, I did follow him in the beginning stages. I think I was about 20 when I was in barber school, so I had to be about 24. 2015, like right around the time Young Pharaoh came out. I heard about Young Pharaoh before I heard about Nature Boy, but I really wasn't trying to be on all that consciousness. But then I saw I don't know what it was I saw. It was just something that just made me cringe. I think maybe it's because how he was talking to one of the dudes or something, and I was just the cult vibes. I was just like, nah, this is not for me. This is not for me. But I always knew it was something weird about bro. And all the times he was debating with Young Pharaoh and going back and forth, talking about, you know why I did all of that? Because I admire you. Because I look up to you. I love you. I'm like, bro, you got some weird game, bro. That's not even game. You're just saying whatever. You're just saying the opposite of what people think that you should say. And the people that follow you are some weirdos and there's some dummies, bro. But he's in there, bro. I'm not saying that I think he should be. I think he should be in there because of what he did and how he went about doing it. I think he I think that's what he set up for himself, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying he deserves it, to be honest with you. But I'm saying that that's what he that's what he mapped out for himself. That's like if you smoke and drink every day and you get cancer, I'm not saying you deserve cancer or you wanted it, but that's what you planned on happening. At some point you knew this is a possibility and you kept doing it. That's what I'm saying. Do I want him to be in prison? Nah, free nature boy. But at the end of the day, dude is a dumbass. Dude is a dumbass. And if whatever happens, whether he gets free tomorrow or whether he dies in there, I hope he learns what he needs to learn. I hope the universe has its way. I hope, because that's the whole point of life, for you to learn and for you to leave this earth and not have to come back again. So I hope that he gets to the highest vibration and he does all his soul searching and spiritual work and he gets to where he needs to get. I hope the will of God be done, as the late great Sinful the P Philip Brandon Gilmore used to say, RIP. But make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. When you subscribe, hit that bell button. Leave a comment on what you want me to speak on next. Check out my reactions. Let me know what you want me to react to next. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the band, you the band, we the band together, man. Life's in the breath. Breathe it in. Peace. Gang.